Wet hair, don't care. I was out in the pool with my parents for a little bit. I've made videos. I'm really honed in on the people in my physical realm, those deserving of me locked in the presence that I'm locked in. Like I said to one of my coworkers last night, like, I'm very meticulous and methodical when it comes to my energy. I know my energy. I know it's potent. And I'm learning how to tame the beast and where to put it and how to articulate things and how to move and operate in this unique world we find ourselves living in. And so that's the season of life I'm in. That I recognize. That's been shown to me clear as day. And so that's where I'm at. But I was just watching a video I hadn't finished. Jessica Lauren Hope. I love her. She's been a beacon. I have a few beacons of light in my life. Very few. God just like places little beacons of light. Everybody's been a beacon of light in my life, truly, because I've chosen to look at it that way. But there's been particular ones put in my way the last few years. Ooh, dang, that's crazy. Little beacons of light that have been placed, little lighthouses. That I just connect with on a soul level, whether it's through the screen or physical, right? And again, like a couple, but I'm blessed, so blessed for them outside of this world. That said, right before it came to me, it's like, yeah, I've always found myself in a world where people wanted to teach me a lesson. They wanted to teach me a lesson, but they never articulated to my face, like, what kind of lesson they were trying to teach me. They did it in the back end. With illusions, with tactics, with manipulation, with gaslighting, with all kinds of stuff, all kinds of wonky stuff, right? But they always wanted to teach me a lesson. But the irony of it all is I'm always down to learn a lesson. I want to learn lessons. I love lessons. I love them. I want to learn more. Because I know the stronger I grow within myself, the stronger I have an understanding within this world, within just lessons within this world, within my life, because life is a beautiful thing and you're grateful to live it every minute of the day, helps not only myself, but those around me, right? And so I just look at things that way. So I'm always down to learn lessons. I'm always down to take accountability in my portion because I know I'm not perfect. I was never perfect before. I'm not perfect today, and I'm not going to be perfect tomorrow. And I don't claim to be. I don't have a perfect family. I don't have perfect religious beliefs, and I don't have perfect spirituality. But what I do have is a connection with spirituality and my religion that's perfect for me. And so it's just one of those things. You got to find your rhythm within you, and that's the rhythm that works for me. That said, something came to me in reference to, I was having a conversation with my mom, and nothing particularly, but everyone deserves your forgiveness. Not everyone deserves your forgetting. And I thought, wow, that is huge. Everybody has received my forgiveness. I forgive everyone every single day, and I'll continue to forgive everyone tomorrow and the next day, right? I forgive. I love forgiving because I understand the strong pull. I understand the reality. I understand the programming. I've been surrounded by such unique people my entire life. Believe me, I understand. And if you actually had a conversation with me, we can go down the rabbit hole and I can give you examples as to why I understand, but they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that neither, right? But I do have a strong understanding. So I forgive you. And I forgive people because it means more to me to forgive you because I understand. I understand what you're fighting because I've been there before. And I understand. I understand what it feels like. But I also understand that not everything deserves forgetting. There's certain things in this world and in your life, in your path, that always deserves your forgiving, but it doesn't deserve you forgetting until they prove that to you, right? Whether that's accountability, whether that's truth, whether that's a heartfelt conversation with genuineness and understanding. And you have to find that rhythm within you. And for me, the rhythm within myself is like, I know what I've walked through. I know what I've seen. I know the inconsistency and the patterns of my life. And I know what has been done to me and my son. I know. And nobody should go through what we have. No one. I would be on the front lines all day, every day to prevent a family, a mother and a son to go through the things that me and my son have went through. I would be right there. Like, don't worry, I got you. I got it from here. Because no one, I got chills. No one deserves to go through what we have. Whether people want to take accountability, well, the truth will ever come out, whatever, none of that matters to me. I know. Period. And because I know that, there's no forgetting that in my world, in my reality, which I choose to live in. Now, I have forgiven, but I will never forget. I won't forget. And I move and operate in principle alone. Principle. That we should live in a world where these types of measures that have been taken towards me and my son should never be taken. It should never be on the table. It should never be a discussion. But for some reason, we find ourselves in a world right now where people do really weird things when it comes to children, when it comes to family, when it comes to just a strong pull of what people will do to broken people, broken families, right? And take advantage and break them even further so they can pass a narrative on the back end, so they can funnel different things within the front end to where they can also do the things where they monetize. They monetize off the narration. They monetize off the story. They monetize. It's all about monetization. It's all about numbers. It's all about profit. It's all about overhead. It's all about profit and overhead, right? But at the end of the day, you're talking about people's lives. You're talking about people's children. You're putting profit and overhead and numbers and monetization over people's lives, livelihood, their children. That's the two and two don't coincide. They should never coincide, and they should never be on the table, but they are. They are. I know they are. I've seen it in my world. And see, I move and operate in principle alone. I just do. The battlegrounds have been set, and I will hold the lines on frontline. I just will. Because my son is my pride and joy. And it's just crazy to me in reference to just the storyline of the people in my life that I know. They know what they have done. They know what they have been associated with. And they know they sat back and watched. But a single mother and her child, you just don't do that. You don't do that. And there's a lot of single women and their children going through the exact same things, but in different ways. There's a lot of single men and their children going through the exact same things in different ways because of the programming. Because there's people that are committed to staying in their ivory towers and committed to their empires at all cost. At all cost. And they will do anything to achieve that. And then they'll come up with excuses in their head, and they'll slap religion to it as to why they're doing it, to where they can sleep easy at night. They just will. I've seen it. And so, yeah.